Hey guys, Happy New Year! No video would ever be complete without me coughing in the beginning of it. So this is going to be my yearly favorites video. Usually I don't do a December favorites in preparation for my yearly favorites. How many times can I say favorites this video? But I totally blanked on this video and I usually get it up before the end of the year, but it is now the second day of the new year. Better late than never, right? So I don't have anything super important or anything that I haven't told you guys already, but I just want to say again, because I've been seeing tons of tweets and tons of comments on Instagram, if I'm going to be at IMATS in Los Angeles in like 2 weeks. It's seriously like right around the corner. I think it's January 18th and 19th, Saturday and Sunday. And I will be there both days for you guys this year because I think last year I was only there for 1 day, but I will be there Saturday and Sunday this year, so I'm so excited to see you guys, squeeze you guys, hug you guys, pinch you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna pinch all you guys, but I probably will pinch some of you, so be prepared. And one more thing, I also will have a giveaway happening at the end of the video, so you can either fast forward through all the favorites and see what the giveaway is, or you can just watch the video and then get to the giveaway. Either way you wanna do it, just know there's a giveaway happening. I have this huge table right next to me of all the stuff we're going to be talking about, so I am just going to jump in. I'm gonna say that I'll probably say this is amazing like one too many times, so don't hate me for that. So most of these products you guys have heard me talk about. If you are familiar with my favorites videos, then I'm probably sure you've seen all these. There may be a few ones that you haven't seen. But for the most part, it's all pretty repetitive. I'm just going to kind of just breeze through the products, show you them, tell you why they're my favorites, and just keep it moving. I'm also not going to go in any kind of particular order. Past favorites videos I've done all these categories and this and that. This year we're just going to make it chill and just get through it, girl. So the first things that I want to talk about are a few of my favorite palettes of the year. And the first one I want to talk about is pretty new to my collection, and this is what the inside looks like. You have a really nice big mirror here, and it's super small, but you get these 3, 6, 9, 12 great warm neutral colors. And I really like palettes like this that are small, lightweight, but because it's just easier to travel with palettes like this instead of bringing a ton of loose shadows. But this palette actually comes inside this Enlight collection. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I think this thing is totally amazing too, but I have a super mad love for this palette. I don't want to talk too much about all the products because we got a lot to get through. Another great travel palette, because it's a little slim size, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lavish palette. I am obsessed with this. First, like, look how slim and just easy it is to just take with you. I was obsessed with this palette when I first got it, and I'm still pretty am. I love all these colors in here. Orange Soda Sienna, Mosh, Truffle, Rum Cake Cream, Pink Sapphire. All of these are amazing. They go great with any kind of eye color that you have. Even if you have brown eyes, like I am obsessed with moss on my brown eyes. I just think it makes them look like browner or like honey colored or something. This palette is great. All the colors are super pigmented. You will not be disappointed. And this Lavish palette does come in like a little set with like a bunch of other stuff in it. I just don't know where it is because I just keep this guy in my palette drawer, so he's nice and handy. This is a must-have palette for anybody that just loves makeup. It is the Lorac Pro Palette, and this is a great palette. If you never bought another palette in your life and you only bought one, I would say this is the one that you need to buy. When I did my Naked 3 video, a lot of people were like, do I get the Naked 3 or should I get the Lorac Pro palette? I'm like, definitely go with the Lorac Pro. This is just more versatile every day. You have 8 matte shades and you have 8 shimmer shades. Again, it's super slim and easy to take with you, so it's a great travel palette as well. All of the 3 that I just showed you are. And you just can't go wrong with this palette. It's going to be suitable for everybody, and I just love it. The only thing that I don't like about the palette is the material that it's made out of. It's kind of that rubbery NARS feeling that just gets filthy, disgustingly dirty no matter what you do, so that's the only thing I don't like about it, but all these shadows make it all worth it. 2 more palettes. These aren't put together palettes, these are just Z palettes, but I had to mention them because I've just been so obsessed with her shadows lately. They are the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I'm gonna do a full blog post on this so that I can break it down for you guys and give you guys a little more in-depth review of what I think of them, but just know that I absolutely love them. They're super comparable to MAC shadows at like half the price. She has a huge color selection. All the colors are super pigmented. There's not a lot of fallout with these shadows. They're super creamy and super smooth, and they blend really easily, so have been obsessing over Makeup Geek shadows. I don't know what I was doing. I was like sleeping under a rock not using these, but if you are looking for an alternative to like the higher end MAC shadows, this is where it's at. Okay, Moving on, what else do I want to talk about? Everything. So since we were just talking about shadows, I figured I'll mention these two. These are just two pigments that I have loved throughout the year. The first one is Rose from MAC, and it's just this beautiful rose gold colored pigment. I absolutely love it. It has like just so much gold fleck in it that it looks beautiful on any color eyes. And then the other one is, okay, let me stop bopping around. I hate when I like bop in my videos and I'm like This one is from SugarPill, and this is Goldilux. Goldilux was like my go-to pigment. It still is. When some days I'm like, oh, I want to be fancy. What do I want to do? I'm like, Goldilux, like always. It's just so amazing. It's so pigmented. It's like a liquid gold for your eyes. And how can you go wrong with something that's like liquid gold? So Goldilux and Rose. Moving on to primers. The first one I'm going to mention I talked about in my top drugstore beauty, but it is the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. I love this primer because of the consistency, the feeling of it. I like how it really does seem to kind of give you the appearance of super smooth skin, filling in your pores and any kind of lines that you have on your face. This is great to wear when you don't want to wear any makeup, but you just want to kind of make your face look a little more flawless. This is a great product for that. And of course, you know, I have to mention my Benefit POREfessional. This is my holy grail primer of life. I absolutely love it. I try to use other primers just, you know, to be more well-rounded, but I always go back to this. If somebody was like, here, make your perfect primer, this would be it. I just find it absolutely amazing. I do have oily skin, and I don't find that I have any problems with it to where I can't wear it. I've been wearing it for a really long time, and I just can't imagine wearing makeup without it. So me and you. Moving on to foundations. Two of them I just spoke about in my top drugstore beauty products, so I will link that below, but this is my yearly favorites and I had to mention them. So they are this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. A holy grail, absolutely love. I will never leave this foundation ever. It will probably always be one of my favorites. And then the other one is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation. This one is like my everyday go-to. It gives you that beautiful luminous skin that I love. Even though I'm oily, I am not a matte foundation kind of person. I've tried them, I hate them, I don't like them. This is the one that I like to wear when I know that I won't be touching up and I need to wear it for a longer amount of time. This one does last on me a lot longer than this one does. Now I have the same kind of situation for a more higher end one, and my fave is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which I've only been using for a short time, but I absolutely love. The only thing that makes me kind of about it is I don't get a really long wear out of it because I do have oily skin. If you were a drier skin person, if you had drier skin, I feel like this is like your holy grail amazingness. It just gives you such a beautiful, flawless, luminous silk finish that I can't not use it. It's beautiful on the skin. And then I love to use my Amazonian 12-hour full coverage foundation from Tarte when, again, I know that I'm not going to have time to touch up and I just need a really long wearing foundation. Of course, I have to mention my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer because I've been wearing this for a really long time. I just haven't been wearing it lately because I feel like the color is a little off on me now when I wear it. Like, I don't know if that ever happens to you guys. You'll use a product for like so long and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, this just is not looking as good as it used to look. And that's how like I'm feeling right now about the Pro Longwear. I haven't been loving it as much as I used to, but I did want to mention it because I did use it in almost every single one of my tutorials. But what I've been using it now, I'm kind of obsessed with. And it's the Stila Stay All Day Concealer in Tone 6. Mine looks a little gunky and messy because I be using it, girl. I be using it. I love this concealer. I love the color of it. I feel like it just really brightens up my under eye area without being so like, oh my god, girl, turn that down a bit. So have absolutely been loving this, and I do wear it as a combination. So I wear this for the more concealing properties and everything like that because I feel like it really hides my dark circles. And then for more of a highlighted look, if I feel like I need it, because sometimes I want to be extra bright, girl, I will put the Maybelline Age Rewind right on top of it, and I feel like they go really well together. This one I don't really use for concealer. I mainly use it to highlight because it blends out really easily and it just adds that extraness that I need sometimes. So have been loving these two together. And yes, I said larving. So my favorite concealer for kind of spot concealing, if you have any kind of blemishes that reared their ugly head that day, I love to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I just really like the consistency. I have it super close to my skin tone so that obviously I'm not like highlighting my imperfections. I just love, like I said, the consistency of it, and I feel like it stays put all day long. If I have a blemish, which I do right here, I just get a little bit of this, tap it on, and poof, be gone. Moving on to blushes, I almost didn't want to mention this because I feel like it was such a pain in the ass last time. Like, nobody could find it, and I was like totally bummed because I think it's such an amazing like thing to have. But then I was like, okay, these are your yearly favorites, you have to mention it. So it is the off the cuff Amazonian cheek palette from Tarte, and I know it was like a holiday thing, but it's just so amazing. Like, Tarte, if you're watching this video, you need to make these like permanent, like, because people go crazy for these. These would be sold out all the damn time. It's just amazingness. So you get 4 blushes in the palette and 1 bronzer, and these you are kind of the only 4 blushes you ever need in like your entire life. Even though I have way more, I feel like you could totally just get away with having these because you have your coral, you have kind of your mauve, you have your peach, and then you have your like hot pink Barbie, and again you have a bronzer. I just think it's amazingness all wrapped into one, and I'm really bummed that it's like not available for like purchase all the time. So again, Tarte, if you're watching, make this permanent. But I guess like they want to sell their blushes individually. I get it. But yeah, I totally love that palette. So I'm sorry if you guys couldn't find it last time I mentioned it, and I'm sorry if I just showed it again. It made you like mad that you couldn't find it, but it's just so amazing and I love it and I had to show it. Okay. So this next blush is again from that Sigma Enlight collection, the one that had the palette in it. It has tons of great stuff in there. This is the color Serene, and I've been wearing Serene non-stop. It's the only blush that I have been using since I got it. It's just this great like dusty rose color. It goes kind of with everything. You don't have to like guess, like, is my blush gonna go with my shadow and my lips? Like, it's like a no-brainer. So I love blushes like that, and it's really, really, really pigmented. Like, a little bit goes like such a long way. I'm so obsessed with it. Okay, let's talk about brows because mine have been all over the place this year. I feel like I've done like a bajillion different shapes, colors, sizes, lengths, textures. They've just been all over the place. I just haven't found my like favorite brow yet. Don't judge me. I like to change them up. So my fave brow products are, the first one is Brow Bar To Go from Whitening Lightning. I absolutely love this. First, because of the wax that it comes with. I'm like obsessed with this wax. It's like my favorite brow wax. I put this on all the time before I do anything to my brows because I have hairs that kind of just like fall down this way, like sad brow hairs. So this gel really, 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 really helps them. And then what I do is I go in and I kind of just fill in the shape with my Brow Wiz because this is like my favorite brow pencil of life. I lost both of the ends to my Brow Wizzes. Like, my cats steal them. They're like all over the house. I'll find them randomly like in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, there's my cat. But I have been using brunette and soft brown recently. I was filling the whole thing in with a pencil and it was looking a little harsh. So I fill them in now with the powder, and the reason that this is my favorite is because of this brown powder right here. I feel like all other brow powders are really, really dark. And if you are somebody that has darker eyebrows like me, it's kind of hard to fill in your eyebrows because you don't want them to look crazy. Like, you don't want them to look like you filled them in with a black powder. And other brow powders that I've tried make me look like that, so I hate it. So I always find myself going back to this color right here because it's like perfect. I feel like it almost color matches to me because no matter what color my brows are, this color always works for me. So you are the light of my life. And I do use these 2 colors for eyeshadows too as well. So this is the Brow Bar To Go, and then the Anastasia Brow Wiz are my holy grails. And then I of course have to set them with some kind of brow gel because, like I said, my little hairs like to go wah and like fall down. So I alternate. These are both by Anastasia as well. This is just a clear brow gel and this is a tinted brow gel. I wear the tinted one more so when I have a darker eyebrow because this kind of lightens it up a little. It makes it look as the color in the tube. And then when I have like a lighter brow, I'll just always use the clear brow gel, but not a day goes by that I do not use one of these. My favorite highlighting brow pencil is from Sigma just because this like pink side of the wand, or this pink side of the pencil, get it together. I really like that it's like this pink shade because all the other ones I have are just kind of a white shade, and sometimes I really like that pink highlight. And the other side is this really nice like gold color that I like to use in the inner tear ducts of my eyes just for a little pop of something sometime. The Maybelline Line Stiletto and the NYC Liquid Liner are my go-tos. I talked about these again in my top drugstore beauty products, so I don't want to talk about them too much, but if you are having trouble with your liquid liner, try the Line Stiletto. This is what I learned how to do my liquid liner with. It was like my holy grail just because it has this little short-ended stick, so it's a lot easier to control, and if you stabilize your elbow on something, that should really help you get that wing down. And just remember, practice makes perfect. I didn't wake up one day and just drew the perfect line on my eye. No, that doesn't happen. Even to this day, I still get pissed off at my eyeliner sometimes. I'm like, really? You've been doing your liner for how long and you still can't get them to match on both sides? Sometimes I can, most of the time I can't. For my waterline, I really love a kind of flesh colored pencil, so my go-to is the NYX Wonder pencil. They have different colors. This one is in light. I know they have light, medium, and dark, but this is a concealer, eye brightener, and reverse lip liner all in one. And the first time I heard reverse lip liner, I'm like, what the hell is a reverse lip liner? And that is if you were to kind of, you know how like when people do like a dark lip or a red lip or any kind of vibrant lip, they'll touch up with concealer around. See, I never do that because I get it all on my lip and I'm good to go. But if you needed to clean up any edging, you could take this and kind of just go right around there and clean up any mistakes that you have. Just try to get one that matches your skin tone if you're gonna do that. Had to mention my Duo lash adhesive because I am obsessed with wearing fake lashes now. Like, it's almost ridiculous because I have really long lashes to begin with, and I tell everybody that. I'm like, if you don't wear fake lashes, don't start wearing them because you will get addicted to wearing them, and then you have to wear them like every time you do something. Like, I'll try to do my makeup and like not put them on, and I'm like, you need a lash. You can use the white one if you want, but the dark one is my favorite. I am obsessed with the Ardell Wispies. I've worn them a ton of times in my tutorials, so just know that those are my go-to holy grails. So you know I had to mention Babette and Cosmopop. These are probably two of my all-time favorite lipsticks, and they both just happen to be by Lime Crime. So this is more of the tangerine pale orangey color, and this is just a great pinky kind of almost orangey color. Like, it's a little more pinker than Cosmopop. I'll put my love it or leave it down below if you guys want to see swatches on my lips and stuff like that. I do that, but Babette is just like my absolute favorite color, and Cosmopop is too. Like, if you're still nervous about an orange lip, try it. I bet you'll love it. So I love all these ones. It's like the pink, it's like a pink collection that L'Oreal came out with, but this one is definitely my go-to favorite, and it's the I Pink You're Cute 175. So I absolutely love the smell of these lipsticks, and it's like a sheen almost. Like, it's not like a matte lipstick, it's like a luster or something. There's no shine in it, no shimmer in it or anything like that. I just wish that L'Oreal would update the packaging on these lipsticks because I feel like they would sell so many more if it was just like a little more modern. This looks like, no offense, like an old lady lipstick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, again, no offense, but it does. Girl, update this packaging. And then this is from Urban Decay. These are their revolutionary lipsticks or something like that. I don't even know. I just don't like that they sound wiggly in there. This is what I have on my lips right now. It's like my go-to nude color, and this is in Native. They're just super creamy, super pigmented, like one swipe color payoff, and again, that's the color that I have on my lips right now. And then somebody pointed out to me that I'd never mentioned the Milani lipsticks in my top drugstore beauty products, but these are amazing as well. They're the Milani lipsticks in the gold packaging. Super pigmented, really rich, really creamy, really nice on your lips and long wearing. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but this is from the line Melt, and they are from like two makeup artists. One of them is Rihanna's makeup artist, now Lori Lee Cakes, even though I think she changed her name on Instagram, but these are floating all over Instagram, and they're about 18 bucks for one lipstick, and this is the color Bang Bang, which is just another like super vibrant matte orange color. But if you didn't want to spend $18 on a lipstick, you could get the Milani one, Sweet Nectar, and this one is seriously like the same exact color, except again it has kind of a sheen to it and isn't a matte formula, but it's like $5 for like the same damn color. Just a couple of glosses. The first one is also from the Sigma Enlight collection, and I just absolutely love it. This is called Hint. The collection comes with 3 glosses, but this is by far my favorite one. It's just really weird kind of almost brownish, grayish, pinkish color. I don't even know how to describe it, and it's got great color payoff. It's just a really unique kind of nude color, like a mauvey nude. I absolutely love it. Again, like I said, the color payoff's really good. You can get away with just wearing this gloss on your lips without any kind of lipstick underneath to get that color payoff that it has. This is a lip lacquer from NARS in the color Chelsea Girl. This is the gloss that I have on my lips. It is the most perfect nude color you will ever find in your entire life. I am obsessed with it. I use it every single day. I just can't get enough of it. It's a little sticky, but not to where it's like super annoying or anything like that. So again, this is the lip lacquer from NARS in Chelsea Girl. So you guys have seen me mention this. This is from Bare Essentials. This is their Buxom Gloss in White Russian. Now, I'm in a love-hate relationship with this, because when I first got it, remember I told you guys that I love the color. The consistency is really nice. There's no stickiness at all. It's really creamy and smooth on your lips. But I said that it made me feel cold because it kind of has that tingle in it for the plumpiness for your lips, which it doesn't plump my lips whatsoever at all, but it does make me really cold, which I hate now. I put it on and I just get so mad when I get chilly. I'm like, why does it have to have that in there? So I wish they made this gloss without that tingly, plumping sensation. I don't like the tingle at all. I don't like it. But the gloss color, I love. So I kind of deal with it, but I don't like it. And then one last gloss. This is the nude gloss from Whitening Lightning, and I've had this bad boy for like ever, and I finally pulled him out and used him the other day, and I'm like, what the hell have I been doing? This is such like a gorgeous nude color for your lips. Like, it is similar to that Chelsea Girl lip lacquer from NARS, but probably like half the price. And I think they're cool like if you're out at night, because it has like the little light in it and the little mirror like on it too. Oh, it's just such a beautiful color. Like, it looks so much better on your lips than it does in the tube. Like, when you first see it, you're like, alright. But then you put it on your lips and you're like, what the hell? Like, it's so amazing. So I just had to mention this little guy. Again, this is the Whitening Lightning Color Your Smile Gloss in Nude. So we're still talking about lip products. This is from L'Oreal, and it's one of their Lacquer lip pens or something like that. And this is by far my favorite one. This is a good dupe for Candy Yum Yum too. I'm going to put it kind of next to the other ones. And this just is like an all-in-one. You don't need any kind of gloss with it or anything like that. You put it on, you're good to go. This is the lacquered one, which is going to give like a shine finish. They do have matte ones, but I do prefer the lacquered ones. Two more glosses. I just want to mention the brand really because I do love all the colors of these, but these are the Dose of Color glosses, which is kind of like a liquid lipstick. You have great color payoff with these. My favorite one is this orange one, and I realize that I'm always calling it by the wrong name. I call it Sunshine, and it's actually called Sunshine Kisses. I always leave out the kisses part because I'm like, this is sunshine, but it's actually Sunshine Kisses. So this is my favorite. I've just been really obsessed with oranges apparently, and that's like one stroke color payoff. The only thing that I said before is you kind of just have to reapply, which is not a problem for me because, watch. L'Oreal Carbon Black and the Remote Lash Accelerator. These two together are my holy grails, but we've talked about them too much already. So I want to talk about this one. This is from Tarte, and this is the Lights, there's hair on it. This is the Lights Camera Flashes mascara, and this was sent to me from Tarte a while ago, but I just wanted to tell you guys that because I'm so glad they did send it to me, because I've seen this in the store a bunch of times and I've always passed it because the packaging has kind of thrown me off because it's in this weird kind of mascara snuggie or something. It's like in, I don't know what it is, but it's always thrown me off. I picked it up and I've looked at it and I'm like, I don't really like it. But inside this mascara snuggie or whatever he's wearing is like the best mascara of life. I love this mascara. You can get away with just using this and using no other if you're like me and like to layer them. You can get away with like 3 coats of this and it's like putting 17 mascara on your lashes. 17 mascaras on your lashes. It gives you volume, it gives you length, it separates, it's just bomb.com. And it's mascara snuggie. You like that? I like that. For my main contouring, I love the MSF in medium deep, mineral skin finish in medium deep. I really just like the texture of the powder. It's really creamy to me. It's super blendable, so it's my absolute favorite. I've gone through, I don't even know how many of these I've gone through, and I probably don't even want to tell you, so I'm not going to. Me personally, I just like to set everything with a powder foundation just for that extra bit of that I want. So I love the Duo Matte foundation, or Duo Matte powder from Makeup Forever. I heard it was discontinued and then they brought it back and then they took it away and then they brought it back. But last time I was at Sephora, I do think that I saw these. I don't remember because I've had this one for quite some time now and I just hit pan on it. So love. So this is an oldie but a goodie for me. This is the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs Spray On Perfect Legs in an Instant, and the color that I use is Deep Glow. This makes it look like you're wearing pantyhose on your legs when you just have your bare legs out. If you have somewhere to go and you put a dress on or something and you look down, you're like, ah, you have like these little ghostly white legs, this is the stuff for you. It gives you the most gorgeous, beautiful glow to your legs. It makes them look like butter, like super smooth, no imperfections. It covers any bruises, any scarring, anything that you might have on your legs that you just do not want anyone to see. This will cover it up. It's basically like makeup for your legs, but it's water resistant, so you don't have to worry about it getting on your clothes or getting on your car seats or anything like that. The way that I apply this, it says you can just, you know, shake it up and spray it on your legs, but I find that if you do that, it kind of just gets all over the place and nobody wants to clean up a bunch of self-tanner. So what I do is I always have like random gloves, like from dyeing your hair or anything like that. You can find them at Sally's for like $1. And I just like to spray it in the glove and then like smear it on my legs and work it in really, really well. It blends easily. You're not gonna have like any weird lines or anything. And it kind of dries quickly, but once it's on your legs, it's the bomb.com. For times when I definitely want more color and I want it to last more than a couple of hours, my go-to is the $1 Million Tan Icon Extreme. I prefer the Tan Icon, which is the, you know, the spray formula, opposed to the Cabana Tan. I do like the Cabana Tan for my face though, because it's a lot easier to get on there. So this is my favorite self-tanner of all time. I've been using this for years and it's still my favorite. It doesn't give you any kind of weird color to your skin. This one just leaves me with a beautiful, beautiful sun-kissed glow. So absolutely love my Tan Icon Extreme. And I don't even know if I'm, oh, you can see it right there. I don't even know if I'm supposed to mention this, but I just want to say that I am super excited because $1 Million Tan is coming out with mousse. Ah! Sneak peek, sneak peek, sneak peek. Okay, so this next one, I'm just going to just breeze right through him because I've probably mentioned him a little too much these past couple of months, but I cannot deny his amazingness. It is the Mask of Magnanimity from Lush. If you have any kind of problematic skin, if you have acne skin, if you have any blackheads, any blemishes, anything like that, get this mask. It pulls everything out of your face. You can use it on your back if you have any blemishes on your back or anything like that. Anywhere you have a blemish, you can use this. It is so... oh, I just want to eat it. I just want somebody to take a bite of it. You could probably even eat this though because it's all like natural ingredients because it's Lush products. So yeah, I use this probably once a week because my skin has just been breaking out. I don't know why. I need to go get a facial because I'm just getting angry with it. But I feel a blemish coming on my face. I throw this mask on. I leave it on for probably about 15-20 minutes or so till it's like 100% super dried on my face, and then I go ahead and wash it off. It's easier to wash it off in the shower than it is to do in the sink because it's like a little flaky and a little crusty it gets, but it works so great. So great. Probably the best mask that I've ever used. Of course, I have to mention my L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfectors. As you can see, this baby is almost completely gone, so it's time for a refill. But I love these two. The reason that I started using these is because I had some kind, my face was breaking out really bad, like just right here for a certain amount of time. And even though when I would take my makeup off, there wouldn't be like any bumps or anything on my face, there was still like marks, like not above the surface, but just like scarring, or I don't even know what it was. 1 week after using this stuff, completely gone. My face was like perfect, not a blemish on it, not a mark on it. Just made such a difference that it's like amazing. I don't ever want to be without it, so I'm probably going to go to the store and get me another one of those right now. This is the Texture Perfector Serum Concentrate, and then this is just the Day and Night Cream, which I just slather from forehead to décolletage? I don't remember. I'm trying to be fancy and it wasn't working. So I use this every single night, and what I do to just bump it up a little bit is I take my beauty oil from Bourjois. You know, when you can't pronounce something on YouTube, everybody will leave you the pronunciation down below in the comments, and you guys did leave them for me last time when I said I couldn't pronounce it, but I forgot again. But anyways, I just take this beauty oil from Boscia and just amp up my moisturizingness at night. I blinked. onto facial sprays. The one that I use to set my makeup every single day is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is the cooling and hydrating one. It doesn't really feel cool on your face when you use it or anything like that. You're not gonna be like, ooh, chilly. But I do just really like this setting spray for when I'm done so that I don't look cakey or anything like that. It is oil-free, paraben-free, and it has temperature control. So what it's supposed to do is, if it is getting too hot outside, your setting spray knows that. How is he gonna know that? But I do still really like him, and I do feel like it does keep my makeup on for an extended period of time. And then the one that I like to use in the morning when I first get out of bed and at night if I'm not washing my face, like if I haven't worn makeup or anything, I like to spray this on my face throughout the day. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This is just a nice spray to refresh your face, give it a little hydration if it needs it, and it smells like roses. And we know that I love roses, so I can't pass this guy up. I just rebought this one, so if you're wondering like, girl, you didn't even use that. Yes, I have. I think I'm almost done here. I just have two perfumes that I want to mention because this one, which is from Viktor and Rolf, this is a Flower Bomb, and this is like one of my all-time favorite perfumes. One, the main reason that I love this is it smells like roses. Clearly, you know that I'm obsessed with any kind of floral scent, but I also love this because it stays on you for hours. My biggest pet peeve is when you buy an expensive perfume and then the smell is just gone within like 2 hours. I hate this. I can spray this on me at like 8 o'clock in the morning and I'll still smell it on me when I get into bed at night, which is just the most amazing thing to me. He is pretty pricey, but he's totally worth it. I had to give him a rest because I was using this like every single day and I'm like, okay, you are just too damn expensive to be using like that. So I put him to rest. I haven't worn him for a couple of months now because I like to do that. Like I'll overwear it and then I won't wear it, and then when I spray it on again I'm like, oh, you're just so good. So the one that I've been currently obsessed with at the moment is from Balenciaga and is the Flora Botanica, and this one is amazing. I feel like this one is like dual scented. Like when I first spray it on me, it smells like gardenias or just like a really summery flower or something, but by the end of the day it's like a bed of roses is just sitting on top of me. Like it changes its scent throughout the day, which I really love. And this is another one that will last on it will last all day long. So that is my one thing about perfumes. They have to last all day long or it's just like, what's the point? And then three other random favorites. One would have to be my earrings because I've worn these probably a million times. I just love them. They just remind me of the 80s and I love them and I can't get enough of them. Two would be my necklace that everybody asks where I got it from, and this is from my name necklace.com. I don't know, I order these like all the time because I break them and I lose them, so I have too many of these. And then lastly are my hair extensions. These are from Bellamy and they are the 22-inch 220 grams. So those are just three randoms that I was wearing and I was like, let me mention these because I wear these all the time. If you are still watching this video, you want to know what the giveaway prizes are, right? Okay. So there's gonna be 7 winners all together, and I'm gonna have all the rules and everything in the bottom bar so that I don't have to bore you guys with saying them, but you know, they're all the basic rules. Subscribe to this channel, like this, like that, do this, do that, all the basic things that we all do here on giveaways. But the grand prize winner is going to win a mini iPad, a Dial a Smile kit from Whitening Lightning, 3 lip glosses of your choice, and a brow bar to go, which you need the brow bar to go in your life, and you need the lip glosses, and I mean, who doesn't want an iPad mini? I actually find that I use my iPad mini way more than I use my actual iPad. I don't know, it's just cute and it's mini, and who doesn't like mini things? That is the grand prize winner, and then 3 people will win a Dial a Smile kit, 3 lip glosses, a super booster pin, and a brow bar to go. I'm just reading right here, don't judge me. And then 3 people will win a Whitening Lightning Holiday Bundle, which includes a Dial a Smile, any 2 whitening pens, and any 2 lip glosses of your choice. So if I said that way too fast, all that info will be in the bottom. All you have to do is follow all the rules, and the winners are going to be picked randomly, and the more times you enter on social media, wherever you want to enter, be totally fine because they're all going to be picked at random. So the more times you enter, the more chances you have to win. So again, everything that I just said will be listed in the bottom bar. If I spoke too fast, or if you missed something, or if you just don't feel like rewinding the video, you could just go check it out in the description box. My voice hurts, my throat hurts, There's a cute little baby in my living room, so this video is over. Those were all my favorites for the year of 2013. I'm excited to see what 2014 brings. Good luck if you are entering in the giveaway, and I don't think I have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Get it together, get it together, get it together. You gotta film this video, it's gonna take you forever. This fan is like blowing my hair. My face is itchy. Does anybody else do this? Like when you have like a full face on and your face is itchy? Like I never itch, I tap. I'm like, oh, I'm so itchy. Someone's like, scratch your face. I'm like, no girl, I'm not trying to take my makeup off. From L'Oreal Paris. From L'Oreal Paris. I have this huge little table. Huge little table, that's like an oxymoron. Can you guys hear Jeremy's music? There, listen. You guys probably can't hear it. I'm probably just dancing. Palette, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Look what just happened. The whole nail just pulled off. Don't you love it when that happens? Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna draw a little heart on my hand because that's what I want to do. No, that sounds stupid. Fix your hair. The Floral Botanica? Botanica? Like... Balenciaga, and is the Floral Botanica. Okay, get it together. It's from Balenciaga and is the Floral Botanica. Why does it sound weird? Floral Botanica.